Ladies, gentlemen, trans people, whatever you may be, aliens, ghosts, interdimensional beings, welcome to my first video ever, Chapó vlogs. With this channel, I just intend on talking about whatever. I'm a big crypto guy, I'm a big conspiracy guy, I'm a big economy guy. It all depends on what is allowed and on what you guys like. I'm in my 30s, so I'm a 30-year-old boomer. I'm from Central America somewhere. That's where I came from initially. Now I'm here in the USA. I've been in California my whole life since I was a little boy, and I love this place. It's great. Right now I'm over here driving a poop car, just driving around, talking about whatever. And that's what I do for a living. I pick up dog poop. It's the only job I have now, surprisingly. It pays pretty good. It's not bad. And I'm married, and I have 2 kids, and I also have a gaming YouTube channel as well. So we'll see where that goes. Right now I'm on my way to the gym. I know I'm not the buffest. I'm a shorty, which is why the channel is called Chapó. And right now I'm going to be picking up some weed because I'm feeling a little bit stressed. Speaking of why I want to have me a smoke, and I'm not condoning escaping reality. Especially me being in my 30s now, there should really be no reason for me to escape, but it's one of those things, that you just need sometimes. And it's been a good week since I've, smoked some weed. It's been a while. But let me tell you the reason for my woes, guys. My first lesson today, or my first little tidbit, my first little story is why you should never let family use your name for anything. Let me give you an example. I have my mother. My mother owned a bar. We helped her out. At first, it was me, my brother, my mom, and my wife. We were all together on a corporation. My stepdad or father, whatever it may be. I've lost a lot of respect for the guy because of a lot of the mistakes that he's made over the years, and just a bad example that he's given me. And he was getting involved with a lot of the female employees. He's a little rapey. He's always been a little bit rapey. So things happened where he was having a relationship with one of the female wait staff, and he decided to spank one of them in front of one of the biggest loudmouths in the bar. So she went and she told my mom, and it was just a big old thing. My mom came out and she approached firing the employee the wrong way. She came out cussing at her, screaming at her, and to make a long story short, they ended up getting sued for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, which my parents don't even have. But the people won the case, which makes it even worse. The place closed down. And now we owe a whole bunch of taxes, sales taxes, and it's just a mess. Now, my parents have a restaurant, and this all happened around the same time that they had the bar. They were maybe like 4 years into the bar. So it was me and my brother. We went 50-50 on the corporation, and we just needed to help out my mom essentially, my mama's boys. But now I realize that was a huge mistake. I just want you guys to get that you want to help family sometimes. You just want to be a good son. You want to be a good child. And you want to help out your parents as they gave you life and they raised you, they fed you, they clothed you, they sheltered you. But it's not worth it, guys. If you have any family that asks you for a favor, hey, let me borrow your name, or could you help me open up a credit card, help me co-sign, help me do this, help me do that, let's go together on the house, let's guys go together on a business, don't do it for anyone, especially family, guys. Huge mistake. I get into a fight today because my sister, she's very, very spoiled. And another day I'll tell you a little more about my parents' backstory and how they made their money. No, I'm not gonna give you the exact details, but the whole gist of it is that it wasn't legal money. They made a lot of easy money, through questionable means. So my sister grew up with being very, very spoiled. She's had 2 new cars. She crashed one of them. The second car was repossessed because she doesn't know the value of money. She doesn't understand, that things take hard, that everything in life is just hard work. And she lost the car. She was living with me for a few months. She just turned 21. I don't know what she was expecting. I don't know if she was expecting to live with me for free. I don't know what she thought. But she went back home because my rent, which is only $300 a month for sleeping on my couch pretty much, which includes food, utilities, toilet paper, all those things, toothpaste, soaps, and it was too much for her. She couldn't handle it. And the sad part is that she probably even blames me too for her losing her car. Although when she first moved in, she had $1,000 in her bank account, and I knew that she was already behind on her car payments. I told her, look, little sister, make those payments, and you don't have to worry about the rent for the first 2 months. Catch up on your car. She didn't do that. She just spent her money stupidly. Now it's July, so she had from April to July to catch up on her car payments. Her vehicle was just repossessed maybe 2 weeks ago. And I told her, little sister, what happened with the money? And she mentioned that she spent it on other things, stupid things. We spoke today. She was able to collect a bit of the money. She has a new boyfriend who helped her out with $1,000. She has to put up $2,000 to get the vehicle out from the impound. So she calls me up, and and I've always worked hard. I'm not a rich man, but I do have my savings, and all of my savings are invested because I do believe that everything with the economy is changing. So it's been in the crypto markets. My sister wanted $1,000. I told her, look, I can lend you the money, but I'm going to need it back ASAP. Within a few days, within 4 days, 5 days. She refused, and she got mad at me. And she just started talking all this smack about how my parents helped me out so much and this and that. And it's just a mess, the whole family situation. I got into an argument with my stepfather, because a lot of the failures with the businesses are because of him. My mother had a house too, her very first house. She had to sell it to pay all the attorney fees and everything. And the thing that makes me mad is that my mother still has them at the house. After all these years, he's always cheated on her, and I don't know why she still puts up with him. He's not even like a Chad or an alpha. He's skinny. He's always been beneath her. He wasn't the best example of a man to me. So that's another reason why I've lost a lot of respect for him. The whole point of the story, guys, is that you shouldn't let anyone take advantage of you, family, especially when it comes to your name and money, because it would just split the family up. My family's pretty broken up right now. I don't know if any of you are going to be watching this video, but I just want to be able to just be real. I'm a regular person, like all of you. See, we're almost at that weed shop right now. I'm gonna stream maybe for like 15 minutes. things. See where it goes. As I was saying earlier, I've been in California my whole life, and I've had a pretty good life. I mean, as I said, my parents made a lot of money through questionable means, as I said. One of them is my stepfather. I mean, I don't know if any of you know of Pirate Taxi, but it's pretty much like Uber before Uber, where it was a bunch of guys with their regular cars, with the car radios inside of them, like the old school radios, like the 10-4 and all that, like. And he did that for a while. You know, it was a license, and I mean, I think they did pretty good. But then my mom was doing some other things, you know, and her business actually took off more than my father's business, and she made a lot of money. My mother, and of course, she's lost it all. Right now, she's at a point where she's losing her house and everything. But besides that, I did have a pretty good upbringing. I don't have any complaints. I don't have any issues. You know, I have my own kids now. They're growing up. Life isn't too bad. You know, I wish I was a little rich. Maybe crypto rich. But, you know, life isn't bad. This is a bit of a weird parking structure here. I'm gonna hit the gym for a bit, and I'm gonna smoke a doobie, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Let's see where this place is at. Let me know, guys. I mean, if you guys like my content, let me know. If you guys don't like it, let me know either way. That's how we get better. And I'm going to this spot called Off the Charts. Where's it at? Where's Off the Charts? Here it is. Barely made it, guys.